going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got match week 32 predictions for the Premier League. A few good games coming up this week. So guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment your predictions as well. On screen now will be what the prediction league is looking like after last week's predictions. I didn't do too well. I barely picked up any points. I don't think Premier League predictions is my thing this season. I think I'll stick to the Championship ones, but make sure you get your predictions in down below if you want to be part of it. Without further ado, let's get into this match week 32 predictions. Starting off with a Friday night game, Everton host Spurs. Now this is going to be a big game. Both teams in the chase for top four, both bottled it really. Everton more than Spurs. It was in their hands and they just dropped points to Brighton and somebody else I'm not too sure off the top of my head. Spurs, it looks like Harry Kane's going to leave in the summer. Of course they need to win the Carabao Cup for him to win, for him to stay. But even if they do win that, you think probably he will leave, because he's a top striker and he's not winning any trophies. And you know, that's what you want to help in football. You want to help your team win trophies, to have something to prove for your success. Harry Kane's not getting that at Spurs. And in this game, I'm actually going to back Everton for a 2-1 win at home. It could go either way though. Newcastle, West Ham is next. Now West Ham, wow, they beat Leicester 3-2 and they beat Wolves 3-2 and Arsenal 3-2. So there's that 3-3-2s in a row. Now it'll only be silly if I do not predict 3-2 in this one, surely. Well, Newcastle, this sort of a surprise package at the moment. They just got a 2-2 draw against Tottenham in their last game. I'm pretty sure that was their last game anyway. Really good for them. It shows that they're playing till the end, playing to the whistle, what you're meant to do, and making every second count. Newcastle, you know, they're fighting for their lives. They're now 6 points clear of Fulham, and that point against Spurs could be the decider coming into the season. That's massive for them. Every point counts in a relegation scrap. Against West Ham, I can't see them getting anything, unfortunately. I'm going to go for a 3-2 West Ham win. And I bet now, because I predicted that, it's going to be something like 2-1 or something. But, you know, gotta go 3-2 just to end West Ham's run. Wolves against Sheffield United next up then. Sheffield United, I do think they are gone now. They'll be spending next season in the Championship, but with a good team. Ryan Brewster, if he gets game time next season in the Championship, he can be outstanding. They could easily finish top of the league and get back promoted with Ryan Brewster. They've got a load of talent in there. Depending if they offload a lot of it, they've got a few quality players in there. But it'll be really interesting to see how Sheffield United do next season to try and get back to the Premier League. Wolves, you know, without Jimenez this season, or for most of it, I'm not too sure when he did have that injury that put him out for the season because, of course, for safety reasons, because it was a head injury. But you know, they haven't been at their best this season. But for the score prediction in this one, I do think Wolves are going to win it 3-0. And that probably would put Sheffield United down even any thoughts they had, slim thoughts, of trying to stay up. They surely would have been cut in half again. But yeah, I do think Wolves will win that one 3-0. Arsenal against Fulham. Now this is an interesting game. Fulham, it's a must-win every game now. Arsenal, you could say they're one of the weaker teams at the moment because in the league this season they haven't been good at all. However, in the Europa League, as we saw Thursday night, Arsenal put 4 past, I'm not too sure the name of the team, but they put 4 goals past the team away, and that sent them through to the semi-finals in Europa League. So they're taking that more seriously, of course. But in a game against Fulham, it's not going to be easy. They're fighting for their lives, and I do think the teams will share a point, 1-1. Also, Really unfortunate to hear Aubameyang is in hospital with malaria. Not good news. Man United against Burnley is the next game, and I'm not going to drag this one out. I cannot see anything apart from a Burnley defeat, yes. You thought I was going to say Burnley win? Well, no. No, Man United, I really do think that they just got too much quality for Burnley. I'm going to say 3-0 to Manchester United in this one. Just can't see Burnley getting anything. Leeds against Liverpool. Now, Leeds just beat Man City 2-1. What? With 10 men as well. And I think it was Dallas that scored 2 goals against Man City. Wow, you don't see that every day. And apparently Man City broke the record for the most crosses in a Premier League game, which is just bizarre. They scored 1. I watched it on Match of the Day last Saturday. I think City played okay, but then Leeds just hit them on the counter-attack. There, Man City had a really good chance at the end to win it, and then Leeds could down the other end and score with Dallas. I mean, absolute scenes. Coming up against a Liverpool side who haven't been at their best this season, and they're out of everything. I hear they're going to dig up the pitch and plant potatoes just so they have something to lift in May, you know. No trophies coming to Anfield this season. But for a score prediction, I do think Liverpool are going to slightly edge it. They're away from home, which means that they can dig up the pitch and start planting those potatoes for May. But I do think Liverpool are going to win 2-1 away at Ellen Road. Chelsea play Brighton in the next matchup. If I do remember correctly, Brighton against Chelsea, the reverse fixture at the Amex, was actually a close encounter, if I do remember correctly. It's either Brighton, Chelsea I'm getting confused with, or a different team. I do think it was Chelsea, I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'm not going to stop rambling on about that. Chelsea, they are through in the Champions League, of course, to the semi-finals. Brighton, they're trying to survive relegation. I think they'll be okay coming into the season. For a score prediction, this one, I do think Chelsea are going to win it 3-1. They've just got too much quality for Brighton. Next season could be a struggle for Brighton. There's a Brighton player linked to Swansea. I'm not too sure of his name, but it seems okay from what I've seen of him of highlights. But you know, I'm not too sure on the whole. But Chelsea, they've just got too much class and quality. Hopefully Timo Werner can score a goal before the end of the season. But 3-1 Chelsea in this one as a score prediction. Aston Villa against Man City next up. This is going to be a good game. I do think they'll get back to their old self, scoring goals, winning games, and comfortably. I think they'll win 3-0 against Aston Villa. Again, like the same reason for Chelsea-Brighton. They just got too much quality, Man City. They're just built different. Now the final game of this match week, and this is all the way on Thursday, this game. Leicester against West Brom. This can be an interesting game. Leicester sort of falling off a little bit. I do think they'll finish in the top 4 come the end of the season. West Brom fighting for their lives, and if they actually stay up, Big Sam, just speechless. If they actually stay up, that'll be insane. Every team wants Big Sam in a relegation battle. This season, maybe not, but if they can actually stay up, that would be mind-blowing, to say the least. And I'm going to back them, as crazy as it sounds, I'm going to back West Brom to win 2-1 away at the King Power. Yes, I've said it now. And if all my predictions do come true, on screen now will be what the table is looking like after this game week. And then we'll only have 6 games to go in the league after this week, if my maths is correct. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash a like on it if you have. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment your predictions to be entered into the prediction league as well. It's quite close. I'm not doing the best. I'm not that good at Premier League predictions. A few watch-alongs on Saturday. One of them being Chelsea versus Man City in the FA Cup. 2 Premier League clubs coming head-to-head at Wembley for the FA Cup. What more could you want? It's going to be a really interesting game. see how City line up, see if they're going to want to win the FA Cup. Of course they want to, but see how serious they're going to take it. Will they take the Champions League as a priority? I'm not too sure when the next games are for the Champions League, but if it is soon, will they rest a few players? Chelsea are all, of course, as well in the Champions League still, so could be a Champions League final. Hopefully not, because that's going to be quite boring. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, guys. Smash a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye, guys.